Hello, Professor. My presentation is entitled Measures Taken by China and Japan and Their Impact in the Context of the Academic. In the first part, I will introduce academic policy in China, focusing national resources on large-scale medical treatment, adhere to the dynamic clearance of COVID-19 and adopt scientific prevention and control. Increase financial services and focus on helping SMEs. Build a community of human health together. The academic policy in Japan has something different. Domestic moderation to prevent and control the spirit of the academic. Strict quarantine inspection at ports to prevent important cases. Government assistance business experience financial hardship. Stringent international cooperation to jointly fight the academic. This part is introduced anti-academic characteristics between China and Japan. In China, integrate academic prevention and control and medical treatment. Establish a unified and efficient command system and build a tight prevention and control system with universal participation. Multi-channel monitoring of early variants of COVID-19. In Japan, the role of public health institutions in health advice and consultation guidance is fully utilized. Make every effort to maintain social and economic order while taking the necessary control measures. Raise the standard of hospitalization and creating the medical resources needed to admit and treat seriously ill patients. This part is introduced impact of academic in China. Tourism industry. Due to the general environment of the academic, people's tourism consumption has contracted and some tourism companies and scenic sports have started to lay off staff to ease their business difficulties. In manufacturing industry, record low manufacturing PMI in 2020. The manufacturing sector is facing problems such as labor shortage, weak demand and shrink trade. In employment rate, the extended period of stay in employment has deepened the incentive to take up employment. The return of migrant workers to the city has been hampered, with a greater impact on short-term employment. The graduation scale for high school graduates has been hampered. In foreign trade, the whole process of international trade has been significantly restricted. National academic control has also increased trade barriers, increased input costs for logistics and transport enterprises. The impact of the academic in Japan, tourism industry. The number of foreign tourists to Japan has dropped sharply due to the COVID-19, and the business situation of tourism and accommodation industry has also deteriorated sharply. Manufacturing industry. Under the declaration of emergency, a large number of factors ceased their economic activities, which had a significant negative impact on the business situation of the manufacturing industry. In export, raising raw material and transport costs reduced profits, and the academic affected export trade with a drop in exports. Imports fell as the demand for aircraft engines and crude oil shrank during the academic, and energy prices fell on international markets, among other factors. Dollar inflation also affects Japanese imports. This part is introduced the economic recovery in China and Japan. In China, Industrial production continues to grow. The growth of high-tech manufacturing accelerates. Green energy products continue to emerge, and green and intelligent development drives sustained economic development. With the acceleration of digital transformation of the economy, the adjustment and the transformation of the service industry, driven by the policy of stabilizing growth and promoting consumption, the service industry has recovered for the better. The scale of goods import and export expansion, foreign trade enterprises to resume work and production in orderly manner. The effect of the policy of stabilizing growth gradually appeared. However, from an international perspective, foreign trade development is still face some uncertainties and instabilities. Under the rule of series of policies to stabilize employment and protect people's livelihood, residents' consumption potential has been released, and the consumer market is recovering to its normal posture before the epidemic. In Japan, manufacturing confidence rises as supply chain bottlenecks ease. Service sector consumption continues to recover and driven economic development. Rising inflation weighs on economic growth, accompanied by sharp depreciation of the yuan. Internal trade deficit surge due to depreciation of the yuan. This is my presentation. Thanks for your listening.